Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Bike cops get ready for the road. The Jamaica Constabulary Force (JCF) is set to roll out its highly touted quick response team of elite bikers to address sprawling crime in corporate areas. On Friday, videographer caught members of the squad in training at the Jamaica Constabulary Force Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch headquarters on Ellington Road in Kingston. The training includes techniques as maneuvering in heavy traffic, proper vehicle control, and conveying pillions riders. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson recently said that the team will be rolled out in the coming weeks and will first respond to gang activities in Kingston. The members of the team will be trained in the tactical use and are being trained in the tactical use of motorcycles and their weapons to respond quickly to gang activities and other threats to the lower part of Kingston, Anderson said. He noted that the operations of the team will then expand to the northern parts of Kingston and then into St. Andrew. Bike rider dies from champion motorcycle crash in Westmoreland. A bike rider is dead and another hospitalized following a motor collision at Bog Square in Westmoreland on Sunday, February 7th. The deceased has been identified as 26-year-old Arnold Carnaldi of New Works in the parish. Reports from the White House Police are that about 12:50 p.m., two motorcycles were traveling in opposite directions along the roadway. On reaching a section of the road, the driver of a purple champion motorcycle lost control of the vehicle he was operating and ended up colliding into a red champion motorcycle that was being driven by Carnaldi. Both men were taken to hospital, where Carnaldi was pronounced dead and the other driver was admitted in serious condition. Investigations continue into the fatal collision. 10 cops offered all-inclusive trips with their families for good deeds. Sergeant Wayne Wallace from Trelawney topped 80 other nominees to be deemed the police officer who has made the most positive impact on society last year as the country sought to grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic. The cop was among 10 others who have been offered all-inclusive trips to selected hotels, which they will get to enjoy with their family, as booking agency Leisure for Pleasure Holidays and Tour Limited and the hotel sector partnered to commend them for the sacrifices they have made in keeping the society safe. The competition was conceptualized by Judith James Watt, Managing Director of Leisure for Pleasure Holidays and Tours Limited. Oftentimes, we only see or hear in the news the negatives about the police, the many demonstrations about police brutality, but we rarely ever hear of the good being done by the police in Jamaica, she said. James Watt said they have initially offered discounted hotel packages for first responders and civil servants last year, July, which allowed members of the police force and their families and loved ones to take advantage of hotel specials at reasonable rates. The overwhelming support from the police during the promotion inspired her company to launch the police competition in November 2020 as part of celebrations for Police Week. Members of the public were invited to write about the police officer who has been a force for good, with the essay outlining why that individual was being nominated. Jamaicans living here and abroad recounted heartwarming stories of the good the police officers have been doing in their respective communities in all 5 divisions across the island. We are pleased to advise that today, the winners and runner-up of police officers will receive all-inclusive hotel vacation packages as a result of a coordinated effort between ourselves and our hotel industry partners, said James Watt during a handover service at the Police Commissioner's office recently. Sergeant Wallace was the overall winner after receiving 19 nominations, and he also won the consolation prize of a 3-day, 2-night stay at the Ibura Star Suite for himself, his wife, and his 2 children. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey said the force have embarked on several initiatives over the years to safeguard the welfare and well-being of the police. This includes having a welfare officer housed within the Commissioner's office, that sees to the welfare of the men and women. They have also hosted enrichment seminars, financial management seminars, and have been promoting a healthy lifestyle. We not only seek to call them to go out there and work, but we are mindful that they are also the spiritual components of their lives. So, we have a chaplaincy unit, we have a medical service branch that also deals with some areas of their lives in terms of psychological issues and so on, he added. Acknowledging that the officers are social beings that have to enjoy themselves with their families, DCP Bailey commended the Leisure for Pleasure Holidays and Tours team and other stakeholders for the initiative. He also commended the awardees. Continue to perform at the highest standards. You are just a sample of some of the good work that are being done by our men and women. I am aware of the commitment and the dedication that you make every day, he said. Sergeant Wallace said his family, friends, and members of the community in Trelawney contributed to him being the overall winner. You brought excitement to the Jamaica Constabulary Force and to our families, and if I should speak personally, I must tell you that my wife and 2 children and my colleagues in Trelawney and all the citizens were the managers of this competition for me, he disclosed. It also brought the participants even closer because I can tell you that there are some participants sitting here right now who have voted for me and I have voted for them, so it was not a selfish thing, he said. Bala Principal Grand Jamaica Hotel, Grand Palladium Resort and Spa, Rio Hotels and Resorts, Ocean Coral Spring, Royalton Luxury Resort, Franklin D Resort and Spa, and Ibura Star Hotels are partners with Leisure for Pleasure Holiday and Tour Limited to make the initiative possible. Rytikal remanded on gun charge. East Side Records dancehall artist Rytikal was remanded in custody when he appeared in the gun court via Zoom on Monday morning. Attorney at law Abel Dunfoot, who represents the artist, is expected to make a bail application on March 4. When contacted, Foot declined to comment by saying the matter is before the court and should run its course. The 25-year-old Rytikal, whose real name is Rowan McFarlane, is charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. According to police reports, on January 28, police were on patrol in 8 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, when McFarlane was reportedly seen acting in a suspicious manner. Police reportedly questioned the artist, and following a search of his car, a Taurus .380 pistol with 12 rounds of ammunition were found. Rytikal, who reportedly told the police that the weapon was a prop for a music video, was taken into custody and later charged. He is known for singles such as My World, King in a War, and Cookie Jar. Hotel worker from St. Andrew missing. Sean Bosco, a hotel worker of Lawrence Tavern, St. Andrew, has been missing since Thursday, February 4. He is of dark brown complexion, stout built, and about 180 centimeters tall. Reports from the Halfway Tree Police are that Bosco was last seen about 9 p.m. boarding a bus at the transport center in Halfway Tree. He has not been heard from since then. When last seen, he was dressed in a black shirt, black jeans, and a pair of black and white sneakers. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Sean Bosco is being asked to contact the Halfway Tree Police at 876-926-8185, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.